Yo, what is up guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, your source for on point and no hype reviews. Welcome back yet again everybody. First and foremost, I do want to greet all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day guys. It is our day today. I want to greet you all. I want to thank you, for being fathers, okay? And it is not easy being a dad nowadays with all the gas prices and inflation and all the costs. I know that a lot of y'all are working hard, so I hope that you get a well-deserved day. Congratulations to y'all for being dads, guys, okay? So today we are going to talk about a Xerjoff fragrance that came out a long time ago. But I think that because I'm on the day shift now, I think that this would be my Father's Day scent today, and I think that this is long overdue. I've been demanded to record this video and talk about this fragrance, and I don't know, for some reason I never got to do it, but I think that today that it's Father's Day, let's do it. Now before I continue, please do not forget to like and subscribe guys. Like I said before, your likes, your subscription does help the channel. It helps it grow because we do have a huge library, guys, okay? So one subscription leads to all these videos being watched by you guys. I do have a lot, and a lot of them really answer a lot of the no hype questions that you might have in mind when it comes to these fragrances. Now this fragrance right here, my gosh, the mixed feedback I got from this fragrance just by reading it, it's hilarious, okay? It's hilarious. And I guess for me, whenever I wear or I test this fragrance, I don't get any of that. Actually, it's a pretty positive feedback from me when I do try this fragrance, but you know, it's really interesting reading FagCom feedback because, you know, there are other viewpoints, you know, that I should consider whenever I review a fragrance. And this fragrance, like I said, has mixed feedback, but I think it's still overwhelmingly positive. And again, for me, it's perfect for Father's Day. Today, we're going to talk about Xerjoff Shooting Stars. Kobe right here by Xerjoff from the very popular and very successful Shooting Stars line. Now I did try to look up where this Kobe came from because I know when you look at the name you're probably thinking about Kobe Bryant or Kobe beef, but I'm pretty sure, I mean I couldn't find the answer, but I'm pretty sure Kobe is either a meteorite or something that fell off the sky, or maybe a shooting star or a comet, I don't know, but it's definitely probably a celestial body right here, okay? So Kobe right here. Why did I choose this as my Father's Day scent? Well, first and foremost, without even reviewing the scent, I really feel like this is for somebody that's maybe over 25 years old, to be honest. I feel like this is like first impression all the way till the end. I feel like it's something that a dad would wear that's maybe over 25. That's over the usual designer-ish stuff, the usual Versace and all that stuff, the Sauvage like life, and wants to graduate into maybe something a little bit more mature than that. I think that Kobe is definitely it. And because I'm in the day shift now, this is a daytime fragrance. If you are gonna go out today on Father's Day, I think Kobe would be a nice thing to wear. Now here we go. Let's talk about Xerjoff Kobe, but before that, let's go spray this thing right now. Okay, let's talk about the intro of Xerjoff Kobe, and it is quite interesting, guys. The first thing that you are going to smell upon spraying Xerjoff Kobe is bergamot. Okay, it's bergamot on its own. However, I will describe this kind of bergamot, and I think that this will align with my whole Father's Day message. The bergamot here on its own, and it will be prominent for maybe like a couple of minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. It will smell like some old school cologne, real old school cologne. And once you smell it, I think you're gonna know what I'm talking about. It smells like a very, very old school cologne. And to me, this is the Italian side. This is the Xerjoff thing. This right here, this cologne smell, I think really brings me back to Italy, brings me back to vacationing in Italy, the Amalfi Coast. And it is going to be paired by Mandarin Orange. Now, the Mandarin Orange here that will come in within maybe 3 minutes is not going to be a burst of zesty, juicy orange, okay? The Mandarin Orange you are gonna get here in the opening, guys, is going to smell like a Mandarin Orange peel rather than the fruit itself. So Mandarin Orange, that smells like orange peel that you can smell at home if you just want to smell it for reference, and old school cologne-ish bergamot. Okay, so those are the two that come in within, I would say, the first 15 minutes. So I would categorize this as the opening. Now the bergamot here, guys, I don't really count it on its own as the opening, but I guess a lot of people do. When I read the Fragcom feedback, a lot of people say, oh, it's real citrusy in the opening with the bergamot. I mean, yeah, the bergamot will really come out, especially in the beginning. But like I said, it would be only about 3 minutes, maybe 3 to 4 minutes before the mandarin peel does come in. And then the pairing will last about 15 minutes, guys. Okay, so that's the opening for you. Again, it does bring me back to Italy. It does bring me back to the Amalfi Coast. And again, think about it, guys. I mean, you need money to vacation in Italy, folks. I mean, just to go to the Amalfi Coast from Rome, the train ticket is just as much as flying. It's like $200, guys, okay? And that doesn't include everything you are gonna spend once you get there. So, I mean, definitely, like I said, this is a Father's Day perfume. You know, this is that cologne Amalfi Coast vacation feel that I get when I'm out there and when I'm spending money that I made, you know, with a lot of hard work. This one right here, like I said, gives you that vibe. And again, if you are a dad or maybe a more mature, over 25-year-old guy that likes vacationing, that likes the chill life, at least maybe at least once after like a whole year of working, definitely this will give you that. It will give you vacation feels in Italy. It's a pretty nice combination right here. Now the interesting note that comes in the 15-minute mark is going to be Cistus labdanum, folks. Yes, labdanum, which is usually reserved for the dry down, guys. Okay, it's usually reserved for the dry down to give some leather amber feels, but in this case, guys, Cistus labdanum is right here in the beginning. And what's that for? Well, basically what it does is it gives off the amber. It gives off a sweet ambery smell. I wouldn't say that it leans too leathery. It comes in and it shifts the smell, because you are going to get the mandarin and then the bergamot sort of shifts back, and then in comes your amber. I'm just gonna call it amber because that's what it is, from the labdanum, and you are going to get a sweeter, more softer, darker base of amber with the mandarin peel. Now, for those that think that the orange there isn't enough, guys, you are going to get orange, orange, orange right here with Xerjoff Kobe. Now, the interesting thing is that the labdanum or the amber mixed with the mandarin peel actually smells pretty unique, okay? Some people will find it unique. Some people will say, well, I don't get it anywhere. It's pretty regal. It's pretty nice. There's a dark base of amber right there, guys. But then the interesting thing is that as the amber from the labdanum wears off, you're gonna get another set of blooming things. And what are these notes? These notes are 3 notes that basically are so similar to each other that they can actually replace each other when you put them in perfume. Those are Petitgrain, Neroli, and Orange Blossom, guys. Like, it's a triple dose of pretty much the same thing. If you've heard of any of these notes, they smell pretty similar. They give that orangey, bloomy type of smell right there. And the last time I saw something like this, where we have like 3 notes of kind of like the same kind working in unison, last time I saw this was Grand Soir. Grand Soir was the last one, okay? And remember, with Grand Soir, we have benzoin, we had amber, we had vanilla, we had labdanum. It was like all the ambers, all the sweet amber notes that are usually used on their own, or maybe they're paired like 2 notes, but not like all 4. Like, you know, you saw that with Grand Soir. And with Grand Soir, that combination lasted the entire perfume. It was like eternal. It was like until the end you could smell those notes, because they all came together, but they also have very similar properties. Well, in this case, guys, it's pretty much the same thing, but with 3 notes right here in the mid. Orange Blossom, Petitgrain, and Neroli pretty much give off a very, very similar scent. I think Neroli is the only one that you can really smell as the floral lingering note right here in the background, but pretty much you are going to get that orange, you know, and it's that orange creamsicle smell. Okay, it's a very orange creamsicle like smell. Some people say it's orange wafer, some people say it's fizzy orange or Fanta orange. For me, it's orange creamsicle. That's what you get right here in the mid. And in my opinion, because it is these three notes working on it, it will last and overlap the dry down. It's that strong together that it's going to last past the dry down notes. And guys, if you're not into Orange Blossom, if you're not into Neroli, none of that, then maybe this is not for you, because definitely you are going to get a triple dose. You are going to get a prolonged huge dose of this orange creamsicle type of smell right here in the mid. Now I will say this, that the mid right here is more leaning towards unisex territory. The opening, I would say, is more for a man, okay, because of that old school cologne smell with the bergamot and the mandarin peel. I feel like it is for men, the initial part, but then once it gets to this part, I think that if you women are fine with the first part and you can get over it, that's fine with you, then you are going to enjoy this one. And anyways, this is the longest part, right? So if this is the one that hits unisex, I think that women can wear this perfume as well. So you're gonna get this prolonged orange creamsicle part. It's very gourmand, maybe draw in, but it also has a real nice sillage, so it will hit a lot of people around you guys. And remember when I said that the middle part, because you have these three notes in unison, they actually overlap the dry down. This is true because actually when you wear this fragrance, it feels like that's it, okay? It really does feel like that's it. A lot of people say that Kobe is actually linear, but in my opinion, after testing this multiple times, I really feel like it's because the three notes are so strong that it overlaps the dry down. And actually, the dry down notes you can smell by, you know, sniffing it closely. You can really smell the notes of the dry down come in. It's just not as strong as the three notes that are right here in the mid. So the oud, for example, let's talk about the oud, because a lot of people are wanting to know what the oud is about in this fragrance. The oud here, guys, can be overcome by those three notes, by the orange creamsicle wave. However, if you do smell it carefully, you are going to smell that oud. And it is a dark oud wood, okay, that comes in, like I said, somewhere headed towards the dry down, guys. And it comes in maybe less than a minute, 1 to 2 minutes on its own, guys. You are going to smell the oud, and you will know it's oud because it really does smell quite different from the other woody note, which I think is the most prominent one, and that is your rosewood. It is your palisander rosewood. I think that that is the most prominent note here in the dry down, guys. So when I was testing this, yes, a little bit of oud comes in for maybe 2 minutes, but once the rosewood comes in and blends in, the oud just fades into the background, and it's going to be majority rosewood, palisander rosewood right here to take over. And I would say that the rosewood is one of the notes that you can smell prominently heading into the dry down phase. So you can smell still some of that orange creamsicle, but then you can also smell rosewood come out. Now the rest, I would say, is an amber musk combo that goes with the palisander rosewood, okay? So definitely you are gonna get styrax, which is a balsamic resin. It does come out. It goes well with dry woody notes such as the rosewood right here. And then you are going to get tonka bean, you are going to get amber, and you are going to get musk right here into the dry down. So it's pretty sensual, pretty sweet, but then dry woody, I would say. Definitely a dry woody dry down here with amber musk. I think it's a fitting ending right here to this fragrance, and it's still gonna be sweet. I think that it basically reverts back to what it gave us in the intro, which is sweet amber. It's a nice ending, guys, but like I said, reasons to buy this honestly would be the first part and the mid. I know that there are a lot of people that say, oh, the dry down is glorious, but hey, to get to that dry down, you're gonna have to go through the first and second parts, right? So you ain't gonna buy something because of the dry down. You can't ignore the first two parts before you get there. So definitely I would say the first cologne vacation in Italy part is one of the reasons to buy it. And of course, the orange creamsicle combo that lasts very, very long, that overlaps past the oud and the rosewood. You're gonna get Neroli, Petitgrain, as well as orange blossom. If you don't like those notes, don't get this perfume, but if you do like them, this is where you get pretty much an overdose of these three. And again, this fragrance is to be used in the summer, okay? This is it right here, right behind me. Day shift, summer. This is the best time to use this fragrance as well, but you can also use it in AC environments, definitely not the winter. It's a very spring summer perfume, and again, like I said, for me it's for more mature guys. I'm not talking about 50s, I'm just talking about over 25. I think for Father's Day this is a good perfume, guys, and I think that this fragrance is also unisex if you can get past the first part. If you're a woman and you like the first part, then that's not a problem. For the rest of the fragrance, it's definitely unisex. Performance-wise, as always, this fragrance is pretty strong. It's got a nice sillage that graduates into a lingering scent, and then it becomes a draw-in scent. So first, you've got this booming sillage from the citruses and the orange, and then it becomes a draw-in scent with the mix of amber and orange, and then later on it really becomes like a draw-in scent because it's like woody, amber, and musk. Definitely I would say that this thing lasts a while and it can beat other fragrances, okay? Like I was testing a fragrance here, but once I put Kobe here, it just wiped it off the face of the earth, okay? So that's how strong Kobe is, guys, okay? So I like it, guys. I think that it's perfect for Father's Day. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna kill this sample because it's Father's Day. The longevity is also pretty long. I would say over 11 hours with Xerjoff Kobe. That's not gonna be a problem whatsoever, guys, okay? But I think, you know, use it for vacation purposes or just feeling good about yourself, celebrating life with your friends and family. That's what Kobe is for to me. And I think it's also something that can be used if you are a traveler. Like I said, if you're a lone traveler and you need a cologne that makes you feel good as you are doing so, then definitely get Xerjoff Kobe right there. I think usability wise, it's pretty good. I think there's a lot of ways you can use it in the spring, summer, or in the summer, the hot months. I think there's a lot of usages for this, guys, okay? So let me know on the comments below what you think of Kobe. I heard a lot of things, guys, but I want to hear it from your mouths. You are my subscribers, guys, so I'd rather listen to you than the Fragcom feedback. So let me know in the comments below what you think of Xerjoff Kobe, and is it part of your rotation right now, okay? So thank you very much for watching. Again, please do not forget to like and subscribe, guys, okay? Your likes, your subscription is very important to the channel. And again, happy Father's Day to y'all. This is the start of my day. I can't wait to celebrate Father's Day with my family. I'll see you guys on the next video. God bless. Take care. Peace.